That's what you used to talk about. I'm going to raise them on the comms.
Security Officer Argyle, if you would like, I can assist you in your flight path.
Well, I don't think that will be necessary. I believe the captain is about ready to grab somebody.
Engineer Natalia, your presence is required on the bridge at your earliest convenience.
I've prepared everything to initiate the short-range jump.
Very good.
I will also be broadcasting to the crew before the jump initiates, in case some of them are in compromised positioning.
Thank you, AI.
Once Natalia is up here, we'll then make the jump.
After we do the jump,
Yes, sir.
do you want to let him know that they're getting a communication from the BCWA?
Sure.
Thank you.
I'm not picking anything up currently. Does that mean there's not something up there?
As you look on the radar and scanners, everything seems to be crystal clear.
Good to have you join us. Natalia, if you wouldn't mind taking the seat next to Argyle and helping him.
Long-range scanners indicate nothing is around us.
Alright. Input the coordinates I've uploaded. Prepare for a jump.
Here you are, Natalia.
Alon, how do our weapon systems look?
They are primed and ready.
Excellent. Argyle, on your mark.
Yes, sir. 3, 2, 1.
Initiating short-range jump.
Natalia.
Exiting short-range jump.
Oh, here we are.
We are being
You will
hailed.
pull up
Where exactly
into
is
this
the
airspace and see another vessel approaching your
There's
side.
There's our contact. Argyle, open up the channel.
Yes, sir.
This, like, I open it and I can hear like banging, and it sounds. I'm not.
one of life's greatest mysteries.
There you are.
She has been like this the entire night.
Damn. No success in getting you to lay down then.
I mean, the most that Peter Crow has gotten was where we're leaning back.
I see. Ooh, I'm invisible.
Dawn, I don't know how to get inside the airlock.
No clip.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to open it.
I mean, yeah, you can open it and then close it while you're in there. Like, that's also an option.
Alright. Okay, whenever they're ready, I'm in the airlock, good to go. So I'll just wait here for them.
Okay. Let me know if you need me for anything.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm sorry if they were weak going on. When the European resort song better, yeah.
Feeling better.
Yeah.
The ship moved.
When it reflects that. Well, I'm gonna speak to him. With your and then the shop.
Yeah.
And then cut to here.
Not hurt as much.
I'll let you calm down first. Um, well, well,
I'm just sort of work day.
well, I guess I'll let work. No later than normally would.
As we speak, the UPA is signing confidentiality paperwork that upholds your entire...
I have work to do.
many situations and commandeered our help, if we'll say that. So here we are reaching out to you. What would be requested of you and your team? We would be able to allow you to get on our ship. We will prepare you with collection materials, sampling materials, the necessary equipment you would need. All you must ensure is your people are right-minded, they're versed in handling of sensitive information and specimens, and they are completely enclosed in a suit. Locked, sealed, nothing showing. We cannot risk it getting on anyone's bodies, and we will decontaminate the crew once we beam them back up into our ship before they get to yours. But I do suggest double decontamination.
Of course. What can you tell me about this virus, and what happens if someone happens to be infected?
From what we speculate, what we know, it's less speculation, more true knowledge, is it progresses rapidly in its stages of not only inoculation, but development in the body. It will rot you and eat you alive. So it is vital that suits remain sealed and in good repair. Should they be breached for whatever reason, they must be closed as soon as possible.
Understood, but again, it still only answers the one of my two questions, which is, what happens if someone is exposed?
If someone is exposed, for right now, what we know that the team was able to report up, the only data that we have gotten, that I have been privy to, is that they must be quarantined and away. As of right now, it is unknown to us if there is a cure for this virus, or even a sensible sense of a vaccine. The research team that is believed to be dead down there, we are unable to connect to obtain their data.
But
and putting chemicals in the water to turn them gay, so it water. No idea.
yeah, bro.
They will
No
bite
bite,
and
no bite. Okay.
You break it, you repair it. That's what I thought.
Enra, is that what is with you licking things today?
Apparently that's how they heal.
I would say it is a smaller underwater station. The pod will push the limits at 6. I would say 5 at most. 4 at least.
Very well. I'll assemble a team.
Very
I'll have
good.
them meet you at the airlock.
Very well. When you are ready, you may go through your airlock into ours. I will be waiting for you on the other side on our vessel. I will meet you. I believe your chief science officer was getting information, but I will meet you and them on our ship, and I will meet your crew as well.
Very well. I will see you shortly.
Yes, you will. Does the briefing team have any questions before I return.
Yes. If you want your research recovered, do you perhaps have a map of the station that we could recover it?
Something we could look at is the different levels and ways of violence
Ping.
from species to species.
Ping.
I mean, is there even a way to quantify violence in species?
Your device is buzzing.
Like, that'd be a little complicated.
Oh. Repeat, Don. What's happening?
Your device is buzzing.
Oh.
Get out of it. Inbox full. You see about 80 plus messages from the AI detailing different lines of code that are being requested to be altered.
Holy shit.
What? You good?
Anything of note that I just skimming through? Like
Not
what they want to get altered?
really. A lot of the code seems to still function the same way. It's just changed the formatting to look less like UPA code and more like Atlas or Cultura code. It all functions the same.
It's a regular party down here.
Going to leave this on red for the time being and bring this to
What you good?
I can hear the clatter from all the way down.
Yeah.
How do they move so fast?
I am going to go get an update on that meeting.
The suit senses, Captain. Suit senses.
I can't control. I've tried. They still haven't. I haven't heard a word on it, so I'm going to have to definitely rush those at some point. Anyway. I'll have Palace radio over a list of her selection from science, seeing as this is more of their matter. But Mia and Argyle, I want you both going.
Yes, sir.
Let's suit up and get ready.
Bit of an irony, isn't it? A group of individuals who were formed to create regulations around biohazards seem to have contracted us to scrub their record clean.
It's not a scrubbing, it's a recovery of it. The data's localized.
We are removing the mistake, however. Not that I'm complaining.
You should be used to it.
Yes.
Burke, I want you with me and Palas analyzing the data. Any chemical deviations, I trust that you'll be able to pick out. Then, those of you going, get ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sounds like pretty
That's
nasty stuff down there.
Please inform Delon of what's going on. Officer Palas,
Captain.
have you made your selections?
Yes, per the information of the station that was given to me, I would highly suggest Dallas, as it seems that there will be quite a bit of data collection. Any of the other scientists with a completely closed suit have my confidence to go as well.
Something happening?
We'll send Tally.
Very good.
Hey, Carl. You feel with a sixth sense like your other characters getting a lot of messages from the AI about code reformatting.
Jesus Christ, Dawn. Okay, guess I would look them over.
Nothing seems to be altering the code and how it functions, just reformatting it to look more like Culture or Atlas code than UPA code.
Costa would deny the changes and inform Dallas and Palas. Send them a message about it.
Okay. Hey, Palas, just got a message.
Oh, Palas got a message.
We've received a message from Costa that the AI has requested several reformattings of some of its code, but they have denied the AI's request.
Understood. I will address this promptly after this meeting. Thank you.
Dallas, you get another message on your terminal. It's from Costa. She has received and denied a large number of requests from the AI to reformat its code.
Oh, Captain.
I believe so.
Good job. Actually, wanted to bring this to your attention. The AI is messaging me.
Lovely.
So, sorry, the Palas was just telling me that I'm going on this mission with you guys, apparently.
I'm not going.
Oh, whoever's going.
Just looking for
But,
Natalia.
She's down towards the gym, but yes, requesting code change from me. I'm going to deny it as Costa did as well.
Very well. Good.
Understood.
All right. I'm going to go find Natalia. Have you found Talia yet?
The fucking crew was down there making a racket.
Here.
I'm going to go find Natalia.
Did you have any more of your canisters as of late? As of
No.
Do you want me to go wait somewhere?
Gather up at the airlock. I'll come to you once I'm actually able to find her. There she is. Natalia.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Yes.
I'd like you to go on this assignment.
I'll go get my stuff.
Not to go on.
Thank you, Officer Burke. Researcher Burke.
Anything particular?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
going on the mission? Or the mission? Are you going on this expedition?
I'm supposed to tell the director.
They need people in completely sealed suits right now going. And given the fact that I think having an engineer in case something breaks down, let's be able to
Okay. Am I to report
I'm gonna
at the
put my suit
hangar when ready?
Sure.
Well, just Hi. Hi. It's just that I wasn't expecting it. It's not. It's okay. Just wasn't expecting you to be there.
That's what I'm good at.
Mm. Yeah. No. I'm okay. I'm okay. There's apparently a thing going to an underwater station. Wish I could go swim.
There's apparently contamination. Swimming wouldn't be a good idea.
I am confused. What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So
Hmm?
some stuff for science to check my pollution levels in my body. But
Gotcha,
also,
gotcha.
you know, I just haven't had a medical scan in a while.
Right, so probably need to get that done at the very least.
Yep.
Alrighty. Is there anything different technically aside from the pollution levels?
Probably a couple more cracked and fractured bones that have been healed in the wrong place. But other than that, everything seems to look fine.
Who tried to heal the bones?
I had broken bones.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun to fix later.
That's fine. I think I have like nearly all my bones broken, anyways. They're all healed wrong. It's fine. They'll break again, and then you can set them correctly, and then yeah.
Swear. Easily set here, but what do you want me to send that information to? Science?
Yes,
Okay. Alrighty, let me just.
Oh, and then you could do a fucking more in-depth scan of my brain. That's probably helpful. But that can happen later.
I mean, I can do it psionically right now, but if you want like an actual like data scan for it, then once again give it over to somebody else. That's gonna have to be.
I need the data scans. I don't know what would happen if you looked at my brain psionically.
It's just mostly me physically just looking at it. I'm not looking into your mind or whatever, anything like that. It's just basically I'm looking at it just from like a scanning perspective.
You've lost me.
Basically being able to see the state of your brain physically, not looking into memories or anything like that. That's what some people think.
I think it's physically okay. I haven't had any concussions. Brain rattling.
Brain
Hi,
rattling?
you too.
No, that's concerning.
Well, the brain rattling. You know when your brain rattles around in your brain in your noggin and hit
Yeah,
your
that's
skull too many
usually
times?
That's usually what happens when you end up getting hit around too many times. Or thrown into a wall really hard.
Yeah, I haven't had any brain rattling. Not that I know of. At least not since the explosion.
Bridge explosion.
The one that took my
No,
leg.
not Capcom.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't aware of that detail. Alright. Science was... who's that?
I thought it was noted.
If you have not, end your scenes and please respawn.
Okay, I'll just make sure that's sent over to Paul's there.
Lyle, you fucking scared me.
What?
Infected.
Okay.
That's why I asked you. It's like, are we gonna actually like handle it? And it's like, what's gonna happen if in case someone touches it? It's like.
Okay. Players, please stand here. NPCs, stand here. We're slower than I wanted to be, but that's my fault. Unfortunately, with the amount of people we have, anyone who's here, I ask you to please be an NPC.
So which one's that again? My
Dude,
brain's
sick.
gone.
There's a lot of familiar faces I see.
Did I even
Damn, that's
do
so
the
sick.
thing?
No, I didn't. I'm immersive.
Shit.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's gonna happen.
Thank you.
NPCs, please go in this room.
That was unfortunate how to be Meyer.
Unfortunately, because of the time, I need to go.
NPCs, get in the room, please.
Don't shout at dog in there as well.
I will shout at you if you don't.
So loud. I'll be right back.
This is like the worst thing for Wire. A underwater station. Yippee.
Players, please enter focus character 1. NPCs, enter NPC 1. Do so quickly.
Hey, I gotta be a superior.
So, what we're gonna do, you're gonna get in the station. Elusive is pretty much gonna direct you guys, okay? I'm gonna be with the party. So, take this.
Oh. Oh goodness.
So this is a generic scientist crew member. You will be there. This is what will be in the most abundance. There will be 5 of you, in particular, who will have that blue model. So if you want to be slightly more aggressive, just slightly, not really, you will be one of these. Only 5 people.
Not me.
1, 2,
Not me,
3,
actually.
4.
I need to sit out.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay.
2, 3.
So 3.
4.
4. Okay.
That's fine.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
We can have someone
So
just rotate again twice. So.
yeah, and then we also have these, but there are much less of them. As soon as I can fucking change into it.
I got it.
Thank you.
Ooh, cool. Should we all clone this just in case?
Yes, just in case.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always grab them all.
Yeah.
True.
Everyone have all of them just in case we have to do any subs for whatever reason. Anyone crashes, anything.
Yep.
So these are not zombies. First and foremost, they are not zombies. They are infected people. They are still technically alive. Okay? They are not a hive mind. Yes. They are not a hive mind. And they are slow. You are scientific researchers on a vessel. You do not hunger for brains, their body parts, organs, whatever. You will attack only if directed. If you see them, it's meant to be a stealth mission mostly for the players. Anything that would prompt you to attack is simply because you can still remember the confidentiality and the super secrecy of your job, and they are intruders. You can still have personalities and mutter around, but you are mindless and rotting from the inside. You are fever-ridden, not with it people. You can mumble, you can ramble, but your coherent sentences are pretty much none. Go ahead.
So to make the to just like really summarize like how to act, Oblivion NPC pathing, but you're doing tasks because it's all you can really remember. You're not actually achieving anything. You're just going through the motions of what the body remembers.
So the body
its basic
remembers,
form.
but the body, the mind is just like it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Hey, who turned out the lights?
So
You
Pretty
can
much,
you
actually.
can
Yeah, that's a
grumble,
very
you
good one.
can mumble, you can like, but you're not zombies, so you're not like you know, like it's like or like you can be like like grumbly sounds, moans, words. You're
Moans,
still
gurgles.
living
trying to
people.
speak, but
Yeah,
your tongue is like just not moving.
Yeah.
pretty much.
The other thing, that is, so they don't technically communicate to one another really. The only reason they would interact is, again, just remembering the day-to-day of interacting with the other scientists. Otherwise, there's no like sounding the alarm because you got attacked or anything like that.
Mhm.
It's a very much just, they are still, it's kind of like ghosts just
Yeah.
going about it.
And if you see another person get attacked, you like you're kind of like intruder. You're not focused on the fact that they attacked your coworker. That's just an intruder. You would just kind of like, you know, don't run, but like don't like
Shambles.
zombie walks. Yeah. If you are meandering and you find your coworker laying on the ground, you don't give a shit. It's any other day to you. They could have died. They could be just taking a break. Who knows? You sit on the ground too. So if you notice maybe the party takes someone out and they're just laying there dead on the ground and you're a walker, you just happen to see it around the corner, you don't give a shit. Anything I don't remember or I missed?
Not that I can think of. Most of it's just
Perfect.
set up once we get in there.
I'm gonna go tell them.
I'll open up the map.
Okay.
Logic. So how
Yeah, I'll
much
give
of
you
the
guys,
body
like-
sticking out from somewhere is like to the point where like half body exposed, we see them or no?
So I the map is pretty open, so it's more like if they're in your peripheral vision, don't
pay no
you
mind.
pretty much don't see them. It's not until they're like right. It's not like until they're like this.
This close? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there will be prompting for you, like in your areas. So we'll get you guys on the map. Can you get them set up, and then you cue me?
Yep.
Perfect. It's super simple. You know, if you feel like you can't, you know, meander or walk or anything, like something's going on with you today, like just say that you want to be more of a laying down or city kind of guy, you know.
Yeah, we have a few roles that are just lying down. The portal is open.
I've just noticed that somebody has set focus character 1 as turn goop.
What did they mean by that?
Alright.
We'll find out later.
Good.
Elusive, is it okay if I walk past someone and I just go, and then they just high five without even trying?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. All right, so since we got most people in here,
Follow me.
all right, I do need a volunteer for someone who's going to be lying down.
I'll do it. I'm tired as fuck.
Who raised their hand? I saw one. Wolfie. Okay. Wolfie, Andre.
Nightshade's already let down there.
Okay. So, I'm going to do. No, you might fall asleep. Wolfie, you're the more awake one. I trust you more with being awake. Could you? So, right when they come in, you're going to be lying right here. I want you to. So essentially, you're a Venus flytrap. If it's not so much an if. This is a small scene that we have set up for Natalia to do the Dead Space stomp. So I will come by when they finally walk down this hallway. You are going to grab at Natalia, grab at her leg, and and then it's going to be the stomp right on your head. It's just meant to be a little fun scene for that. But you're going to be here for a good portion. Are you all right with that?
We need it like a 6.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, those are fuck. I'd rather lay down than walk.
Okay, perfect. So, I also need one of our big guys. One of the big blue ones. Alright, Strider. So,
Hello.
they come in.
Yeah, you have nothing on your back. You have
You want to just sit right about here?
What the fuck did I do?
Lila
Like
will pop in.
against something?
And I've just fragged you.
No, just like right there. So Lila's gonna pop into the DM channel. Let me actually pop down. Here. Where is- I don't know why I wasn't here.
I can't
So Lila's gonna pop into the DM channel in a minute, or when she's doing the narration. All you're gonna do is kind of walk by, just to give them a glimpse of what's going on in the station a bit once they enter through the front door.
So you want me to be there like their POI?
Yeah.
Kinda, okay.
All right. Next portion. Follow me. So, it's not. We're not certain which way they're gonna go yet. First, but in the reactor room.
The reactor room.
Yep. So that door right there. Anyone outside of it that is one of the scientists cannot go through it. The people in here cannot come out. You're kind of isolated in that. So if I could get 3 people, one the blue and then 2 the regular. Bug. Okay. If you could be switch into this one.
Yeah. Give me a sec, bro.
Alright, perfect. Andre and Light, just pretty much meander about, check the crates, the barrels, look at them, stare at them for a few minutes, walk off. That back door over there leads to nowhere, so if you need to, you can just come out of there and use it as like a pause, wait 5 seconds so that they might have a chance to slip around, come back out, do your same cycle again.
So basically just be a little walk cycle for them to be able to just go around.
Yeah, exactly. Ranche, if you wouldn't mind, you're going to be on terminals. So pretty much just going about your work, stop, go over there. If you cross paths with either Andre or Light, you can just do the whole like or the high five scene. So that's that. All right. The next portion of it, though, so that's pretty much it for this room. There's not too much going on in here. This is just for them to gather some samples and everything. The next portion. So this is kind of we're going to be trying to get them to go into there first. So if I could get one of the yellow jumpsuits. Volunteer for the yellow jumpsuit?
I volunteer you.
Right.
Yeah, I have one. I have it.
Yeah, if you could switch into it real quick.
Yeah.
When they come out of there, you're going to be at this terminal, just working on it. After they catch a glimpse of you, you're going to pretty much go this way, walk, and go down this hallway. Then in here, I need someone to volunteer to be under the table.
Okay, good.
Is this? Yeah. Is
yeah,
this?
No, there are no colliders. This is worse.
If we're a guy down there, can we be this guy? Like, are we doing multiple roles?
Because it really depends on if they go left or right at that point.
Yeah.
Well,
So yeah, you can do multiple roles. Like, this is like a filler one. This portion of it isn't so much stealth. It's more of just come in, gather personal logs and data entries, and then dip.
I'm just ready to fill. I'm
But
just
if
ready to fill
someone-
roles. If no one wants to do it, I'm here. I'll do it. I'm ready. I'm game.
Yeah, if someone comes too close to the table, feel free to grab their leg or something.
I can do it.
All right. Yes, Brev.
But aside from that,
More like
four
an
ones there.
intruder.
I need 3 volunteers to be wanderers. So just people who are just going to be walking back and forth through the hallways to give a the illusion of just crew going around.
There's still a lot of people.
Run. Moosh. I can tell by your spine. Rowan, Moose, and then who else? I need one more.
Well, if you need me to double, I can. I'm not really doing much else.
Okay, cool. Rowan, Moose, Strider,
Yep.
you guys just walk around as the orange jumpsuits.
Okay.
I'll just give them a chance to
Fill the room.
Yeah, just give them a chance to see. Like, you guys walk in, go to a hallway, go into a room, wait a little bit, walk out, go through the only rooms you can't go into is the reactor room. But anyway, moving to the next core room. So the rest of
Think
you
got the
are
wrong
going
door.
to be the
Lever clips 3 blocks
invisible
down.
following around, and we're just gonna I'm gonna give you guys heads up on like which direction they're going, so you guys can get set up in the room.
I need to change over to the spectator group so that way I can change over.
Should I do this?
No.
What I'll do is...
I can wander and stare.
That feels like it'll be hard to swap back and forth.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll come in here and then swap into a blue, then take her.
That works perfect.
Yep.
This room, they're just gonna be shamble about, go throughout the lockers, investigate things, pretend you're fixing something because you don't remember how. All right. Follow me to the comms.
Point 1, point 2, point 3, repeat.
Yep.
Hey, who turned out the lights?
Hey, who turned out the lights?
Must have been
Nightshade,
one
hanger right.
Turn on the light.
Oh,
Right.
Must have been the wind. Oh my god.
All right.
Mm.
Who wants to be a volunteer for this bit?
Oh god.
I need a blue to volunteer for this bit.
A bit, you said.
Or it can be anyone. We're gonna have. Ron, all right. So you're gonna be when they come in here. You're gonna be sitting there, and you're going to be sending just mindlessly sending a Morse code. There is no active communications from here. It was all shut down. But it's kind of like an aimless, just constantly trying everything still. While it's ingratiated. We're going to have another blue in here later on after they go to the break room and the bathrooms. We're going to have another blue in here because this is where they need to input the codes to actually detonate the station. And that is going to be... You're going to be a little bit heightened of awareness on that one. So it's supposed to be a very difficult role. For them, at least. Moving on to the more fun bits. No, this is my favorite part because this is just pure entertainment for me. And those of you who are wandering, feel free to just stop, interact with the terminals, check the pipes, do something. All right, so the mess hall. I essentially just want 2 people in here doing the Freeman and I forget what the other doctor's name is.
The microwave.
From Half-Life screaming. Yep, the microwave bit.
Huh? Who the fuck
This is your microwave.
Focus on a microwave. No, man, I don't know the bit.
Freeman!
Stop fucking with the microwave!
Yep. Alright, Knight, you and Rancho got this.
Who the fuck would want to do microwave-based RP?
Literally,
That's
it's
fucking
just-
stupid.
It's just a... Just when a script of audio is just on a loop. It's just
shitting.
Yes.
I like this.
I want someone on the toilets here. If we can have 2 people, that's great because we can have 1 space in between 2 and have it be a competition. Moose, that's fucking great. It's creepy as all hell right there.
Oh, do I look creepy?
Yeah, you do look creepy sitting there. And if I could get one of the smaller guys inside the trash can.
Hell yeah!
Oh my god.
Perfect. Yeah, frame it. But yeah, other than that, this is just... There's not too much going on in here. This is just them
Where I
grabbing
belong.
shit. Making sure everything's clear. That's so disturbing. But yeah, that is pretty... That's the base premise of it. It's not supposed to be super long. You can be drawn to the sound of the alarms going off and kind of just like shamble after them as they're going down to get to the escape area. And then if someone wants to have their head get smashed into the door, I think that would be a good one. But otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. Oblivion pathfinding. And a few bits.
Point 1, point
Okay.
2, point 3, repeat.
I've got 3 spots I need to be in. So one of them is there. Okay, I think I'm good.
No, my controllers. I dropped them. It's okay.
I'm just gonna be sitting underneath the location where the terminal is, and when they pop out, I'll pop out.
Elusive, should I follow on invis so I can get into whichever position they go to first?
There is no elusive in this channel.
Oh, fuck. Elusive,
Yes.
should I follow them on invis so I can get to whatever position they go to first, or should I just set up in one of the spots?
You can follow them. Those of you who aren't like walkers right now, just follow them in Viz.
Okay, NPCs, I can hear you if you are speaking out loud, and so can the players. We already went over their shit. So, as soon as they're all here, we'll get rolling.
I'm so sorry to cut in. Elusive, just to make sure, I'm reactor room starting off. Capiche?
Correct.
Okay, so I don't need to worry about the crew dorms under the table until we've done this bit.
Correct.
Alright, if plans change and they run around, shout at me and I'm ready to move.
Perfect, everyone's in here set up. Good, good, good. I'm going to grab back out so that way I don't screw up the doors for them.
Team.
Strider, I saw you're in position. Nightshade, you're good. They're good.
Final question.
During a little date, would you want creepy ambiance I can do while I take pictures?
Water.
You don't need to give the ambiance. We're going to be doing. It's just more of like walking around.
Have your suit exposed.
Okay, so this is pretty deep. Okay, so this water is kind of deep. Please, Sakura, please don't die.
Thank you, though.
I'm good. It's just people's avatars loading.
Okay. So your pod will pop up in the middle here. That you've been sent down on Nimbus under the water. You come under and up into the ship. When you get out of the ship, the water is realistically
Wolfie, you do make a fine
right
corpse.
here on you, at your ankles. You are not actually waist deep. But you don't have to play space that, but just know that this is how yes, you're drowning. This is how deep the water actually is. Okay? The gravity is normal. What it is, the same as our ship. It's tuned to standard Venus planetary gravity, and it's pressurized everywhere that it says it's pressurized. Capiche?
Copy.
Okay.
All right, everybody,
With that,
get ready. They're about to go cards up.
Getting iron lung versions.
I got borrowed from a plane.
with that, you are cards up, and I will tell the NPCs your cards up.
Perfect.
The players are cards up.
Here we are. So intel from our benefactors here. They had made mention that some of the research might be found nearest the crew quarters. Suppose we should find our way there first.
Agreed.
Actually, there's a terminal right there. You might be able to access that.
God, do I access anything at all?
With an 11 plus 4, that's a 15. This is a simple lock door terminal. You are able to easily open this door, and it will remain unlocked for your duration.
I shoved anyone here, yes?
That was the order.
Yes, anyone
Understood. That is a good specification to me.
Yes. Well, shall we?
Just hope they're not hostile.
Do we shoot them if they are not? They
Strider.
just said to shoot them.
I'll tell you. I'll give you the mark in 5, 4, 3, 2, go.
Movement up ahead.
Yes.
Keep going right across the hallway. You're doing great. Don, you're too close to the dorm room.
Have I?
Thank you.
Was it?
I don't suppose anyone wanted to take a sample from that.
There is indeed a terminal. There was also a crew.
Present.
Over there. And it looks to be a secondary terminal. Perhaps you can check that out.
With a 13, Argyle, you're able to see that while they are moving, they're not reacting. They seem to be moving in patterns.
Like the old films. We do not split up. Except if we are looking through a code.
Intelligence selection.
Well, Argyle looks like the crew quarters is in this direction.
All right, guys. I'm going to need...
Wait,
Go in that direction.
what do you mean by intelligence? Are you not the
Okay, everybody. I'm going to need you guys to quickly respawn.
Oh, they're certainly infected, but
Those of you who are in the reactor room, they're going to crew quarters first. Andre?
As you look at this terminal and start playing with it, it is up online and running. It is clearly needs credentials to get in.
Think you can get into that?
I don't know if we got the time. Could be nothing. Maybe we can find something in the crew dorm. Might be faster than trying to hack this.
I'll leave that up to you. Shall we?
Yes.
Oh, we did good.
You walk into the crew quarters. You can see personal effects on some of the bunks left lying, journals on the table. At one point, this was absolutely neat and tidy. Not so much anymore.
Can I open this?
Opens with ease.
And is this one still breathing?
Humanoid. Status. It would tell you it's infective with an unknown virus.
Dallas, as you look in this crate, you can see one hazmat suit left in here. It is all that is left.
It is concerning. Again, this might be be a good specimen to get some off of.
You can see debris and splotches on the other ones, bloody fingerprints that look like they were framed.
Light, if you wouldn't mind going around the corner by Wolfie, coming back as one of the jumpsuits, and then coming and messing with the red valve that's down the hall, so Mira has something to keep an eye out on.
You open the next one, and you'll find tons and tons of scientific manuals and journals in preparation for this. It's all standard
You guys are doing great. If I could get someone to walk out of the large data room, come out, hang a right, and then walk down that hallway.
meant for decontamination. Out on the
Perfect.
table, there is also noticeably to anyone diaries, journals, frantically written.
Personal defects? No. Oh, I found a card of some sort.
This person could not write common well.
Rancho, Light, that was great.
They go on to say how one person in particular would not implode the vessel, and they fear for their sanity and their safety.
Infection robs individuals of their sanity. That at least would be my assumption.
I'd have to agree. I believe we should get into that terminal.
Agreed. Alright, I think we're done in here.
There's a second one, however.
I'll go to this one.
Pardon.
Andre, with a natural 20, you will be stirred if they open this again.
Terminal?
Back the door.
Is that even though Argyle shot me in the face?
Yep. Alright, guys, they're going into the data
This
group, it looks
corridor,
like.
specifically at this pipe. They come charging. Fall back.
There is an individual there.
Yes. Right behind you.
Perhaps you should close the door.
Dallas, if you want to get in that terminal.
Oh no.
I am attempting to access the terminal.
With a 16 plus your 4, with assistance plus 2, that is a dirty 22. And you're using the crew card. You get this person's specific access. With a 16, this
Light,
was
if you
a
want
scientist's
go
crew
down
card.
towards Wolfie.
Good find, Natalia.
And then on your next walk back, just decide to take a nap in the middle of the fork here, where I'm at.
And reams of scientific files and data coming up across your screen. Why they came, what the virus's structure. You will find their research on the laboratory animals and notes on humans in particular and other bipedal
Andre, if I could have you look at the pipes over by the doorway.
I am downloading everything I can onto
And-
Argyle's datapad.
Perfect, and more files keep popping up. You will see 32 files in total. All research
Beautiful.
up until
Moose,
dating last week.
if you want to walk by Light, or when you walk by Light, trip over them real quick, look around, and then continue on your path.
After a week. Can I just hold on to this until the mission? I promise to give it back to you.
Absolutely.
Alright. That was perfect, but I feel we get more. Should we go that way?
Alright.
If we can, I advise more stealthy approach. If we are able to.
I concur. Where are they exactly?
Rolling. Argyle with a 13 with it for your advantage and your bonuses. Adding on to that, you walk perfectly and lightly past this individual on the floor. But Meyer,
Lila, that one was shot.
did you have any advantages on stealth?
Nope.
With a 2, as you walk past, your footsteps are just a wee bit too heavy.
Lila, there's a bullet in that guy's
Oh no, Lila's deafened.
No one's telling me that who's shot, so
You're
never mind,
deafened.
it's shot.
I swear I just thought saw that thing twitch.
We love you, Lila.
Fine,
What?
keep going.
You fucking shoot me next.
Shh, it's okay.
You're doing fine. If I could have someone go invisible for me, come into the room while the door is still open. Strider, keep lying there like a perfect body so that they don't get suspicious of it opening and closing.
I'm in.
All right. Go all the way up those stairs in the far corner where Rowan is, and come out of that hallway as one of the orange guys.
Slowly dropping.
What? What?
Just kind of lean on the railing and look around.
Run, Shay. I rolled double 6s for Frost. So when Frost starts to walk away, unless you're shot point blank in the head, never mind, you're being shot point blank in the head.
Apologies.
You are rumbling through this person's pockets, and you are able to find that they were a lower clearance scientist. And as you do that, the body does start to, it twitches and moves just a tad bit.
All right. Ranche. Not yet. Gonna change things up. Moose and Light. If you guys wouldn't mind getting set up in the reactor room.
Between the neck and the head.
You can also see
And going
this is
down.
the only base of this scientific
Mine has
industry
been
that has
shot, by
this
the way.
virus. You get the detonation information of what
This
kind of
one
explosives it
has
was.
a data pad, but it's been broken
With your
into
bonuses?
rotten flesh leaks out of it as it was kept close to some of their exposed wounds.
Keycard?
Yes.
Disturbing.
The only thing useful from it might be
Is there anything on this individual done?
at this point.
I'm sorry, Rowan. What did you say?
Good question. Good question.
Where would you find
I have been shot.
Okay.
No.
I'm currently being inspected, I think.
Where you at?
That's fine. I handled it.
All right, perfect. Do we have people? Who do we have in the reactor room aside from Moose and Light right now?
It's been shot several times and then.
Yes,
You can have
As
me
you are
since
over
I
here
am
looking
invisible.
at these
Yeah, Strider. If you could be, if one of you guys could decide amongst yourselves who
your
wants to be
scanner
the
is not
blue
able
one,
to penetrate the metal.
just
of
go about
this.
doing the side.
I'm blue.
Perfect. Just go about doing the side to side with the
But
terminals.
you can tell based off of reading it.
So please
the
let me know
scientific
that I'm good to stop
symbol
being a
that
corpse.
this is
I died in a very
plain
uncomfortable position.
You're good. You're good.
barrels.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on everyone.
There's a terminal up there.
Looks like just another one for the door.
Let me check these lockers.
On one of the barrels
I
here.
believe so.
Was that Wolfie?
If you're dead, you can go invisible. You're good.
Yep.
We'll go with that. You know better than I. Perfect.
You don't have to stay on the floor.
Yeah, no.
With that natural 20,
Wolfie, if you want to stretch for a minute while they're still busy in here, go ahead.
Don't worry.
We're looking through these.
I was sticking around because they were actively interacting with my corpse.
Mhm.
There is no God.
There's no.
God was busy. God is here. What are you doing?
Just checking the lockers.
Okay. As you check these lockers, you are opening and closing them.
Quick question. You wanted one of us to be on
Argyle.
rotating between the terminals, right?
Yeah, that was gonna be Strider for the big guy, but you guys can go to the ones that he's not at during your pathing if you want.
Scientific viral specimen.
Perfect.
Find something?
I doubt it.
Most likely.
Perfect. Knight, you're in position.
Yes.
Good.
Let's get into this one.
Ranche, if you want to be an orange guy walking around the hall still.
I can just respawn. Wait, open the door for them.
Perfect. The space flows.
Elusive, I'm taking my headset off for just a second. I'll be ready once I'm back.
Yeah, gotcha.
Elusive. If you tell me
Yes.
when they open the door, I will walk like past and just going where they're gonna go.
Nope, I'll let you know. They're currently breaking into the lockers. Oh, look, he's gonna treat he's dreaming. Art, you are just slightly too close to the door. Thank you.
Door is stupid. Wasn't
Yep.
even activated on my end.
Interesting. If you guys want to, if those of you who are right now just chilling and walking about, if you want to grab water real quick, it looks like they're going to be another minute or two with the checking everything in there. I'll let you know when they're getting close. Oh my god, why didn't I do this earlier? I can just clip through the whole map and watch everyone move around. Like a bird's eye.
that had been something.
That would have been very frightening.
All right, they're
Could you
coming.
imagine? Oh, all of them running at us.
That would be unfortunate.
Yes, right.
Dropping slowly.
It's just gonna help you down.
Rowan, are you back? Andre, you're doing good. Knight and Ranche, once they get past you, go invis, and then if one of you could quickly rush ahead and get into the comms room for me.
Yep. Yes, let's make it quick. Let's go.
Set it here.
Alright.
Wrong room.
Right.
You're good. Just go into the reactor room, Ranche. Knight.
After you.
Dropping slowly.
Knight, if you could go into the comms room as one of the blue guys. It's the one that's on the right after the first main hallway. Perfect. Andre, can you confirm if you're just napping or are you dead?
Oh man, I'm dead.
Okay. You can go invis and then come back around and walk.
And biohazard. And unpressurized.
Don't
Ground zero.
Get everything inside.
Yeah.
Why would they write that on the door?
No idea.
Doesn't make any sense.
And then Ranche, if you want to come out as one of the yellow guys from the hallway to Andre's left. Beautiful. Looks like they're going to be heading to the reactor room, so those of you in there, be prepared. They're going through the first door.
Though they were losing their mind, I imagine grammar will go out as well.
Elusive, I'm back. Where are we at?
All right, perfect. They're heading to the reactor. Give it a minute before,
There's a
because they're still right by that door. They might catch you going through it.
Maybe something should remain locked.
And Andre, if you want to just go and fiddle with the pipe that I'm by. Oh, never mind.
If that room is where they originally started, there could be other rooms where there's just nothing but
Jesus
infected.
Christ.
Yeah.
They really have a
Try
vendetta
one
against you,
thing.
Andre. What the heck? What'd you do to them?
I am going to try and access this terminal, see
down that
if
hole there.
there's cameras inside working that give me a view of the room.
Ranche, help me test this theory.
I get this a lot, don't worry, man.
Ranche, help me test the theory. Walk down where walk down past Wolfie and start making your way towards like the first terminal that they accessed before they got to the big room, and I just want to see if Frost grabs you and throws you.
You are able to input codes.
Hello.
Try to bypass it. And with a 19 plus your bonuses, somehow you are able to get past this. It was actually very difficult, very challenging, and it prompted you multiple
Oh my god.
times for different accesses.
They are
before you were able to
bloodthirsty.
hack it.
Yay!
And the reactor is unlocked.
Yay!
Oh.
What the heck?
Nah, these guys are free low, man. Free XP.
Want to send another one down there?
are as
Yeah.
Violence.
Yeah, go again. I mean,
Lambs to the slaughter.
come in as one of the slightly bigger ones, the yellow ones, and just. I wonder, is it just the jumpsuit?
I keep telling you, people, Sid is not the bloodthirsty one. I'm telling you.
No, some of us know.
It isn't. I can't believe it isn't racist.
Target.
Can we keep the comms clear, please? Thank you.
These are fucking riot.
Where does it lead, Dallas?
Hopefully violence means
Reactor.
Oh shit.
I'll leave it up to you. I don't know how much data we can get on the infected stuff in the reactor.
Elusive?
Yes.
Meyer stabbed me in the fucking head. I don't know if I still should lunge for Natalia.
Yes.
Okay.
I know I said to keep the comms clear, but guys, new dinosaur video just dropped.
After all,
Perfect
the reactor
round.
tends to be the brains of many stations.
There.
Right.
Powers it. Alright, three
I'm aware
bodies.
of how nuclear fusion works. Yes.
Oh, Ron, you're being shot in the back of the head.
grabbing.
Never mind, you're being stabbed.
Dropping.
I'm about to turn around in the middle.
They're gonna be so contaminated. They're having so much contact with these dudes.
Mira's the doctor. That's the worst part about this.
Mm-hmm. Maya craves violence.
Oh my god.
That is more hydrazine.
Punch the door.
They have simply decided to become a pharmacist.
Yeah, those of you that were still lying down, you guys can stretch out a little bit. I'm genuinely just shocked at everything that just occurred. Oh my god. I'm just...
I'm just a new medic.
I am in an aerial view right now, just watching all this go down. And Meyer is just stabbing and killing everything that's in their path. They're not even trying to go by them. They're just killing them.
This mission could have been peaceful.
I mean, they're going to blow up the place regardless with everyone in it, but, point still stands.
Yeah, potato. Just fire the damn thing.
They're just running around there, shooting each other badly. The exterminatus upon these heretics. All right, fire!
Right past the monitor screen. Natalia, you clipped this monitor down here. So this bottom right monitor, it just cracks all across the screen. It's flashing and it blacks out.
Hey, killer, what you looking need?
I am just checking entire down body, see if I notice any key cards or other miscellaneous objects on their
Looting the
progressive.
victims? That's a 6. You don't find nothing good.
I am uncertain what I am looking for.
Anything at all.
Now looking through the lockers.
Looks like it's similar
What
to...
specifically is on the terminal? Is it
Saving
the
parameters.
reactor? I can access
That's
it.
about it.
Understand.
Did you do that? Huh. Oh yeah, she did that. I missed.
With an 8, 11, and an 8 for the entire
okay.
set of
Tally,
lockers,
do you have,
you don't find
computer
much
privileges?
of anything important.
Okay, well you got an 18 anyway with
We're
your
getting
scientific
Oblivion
advantage.
tapping. Can we have a moment where there's two that are just
accessing
suddenly
these
talking
terminals,
into each other?
And this is
We're not that dedicated to Oblivion right now on
over
this one.
this reactor. As
Ah.
its literal control panels
What about
start
walking
popping
into
up,
a wall?
you have the reactor.
You have the hands of a healer.
Yes.
I volunteer for the wall.
But I want to say after the third bump, that's when you figure out it's a wall, and then you just move away from it.
Can you stop pressing? Do not press anything
Are we
else.
not destroying this station?
The panels that the scientists were touching, they were putting in gibberish.
Like, are you comfortable in that position?
Understood.
This is also
Information on the reactor flash.
Do not press
I was
anything
raising
else.
them.
Can you? I know.
Like, if you're not comfortable, you can respawn. I want you to know this. That doesn't look like it's comfortable.
Quite knowledgeable of nuclear
With an 11, you are able to spy an area where it says depressurize, input code.
Nice.
Somehow, they triggered a near depressurization of the control communications room.
Well, at least they tried.
What are they doing?
It's gonna take his encrypted device. I want to see if I can get.
Are you looting this
Let me
victim
know when
now?
they're starting to leave the reactor room.
Yes, I am losing this victim.
Okay, with a 14,
bonuses, background bonuses? I forget. I'm so sorry.
you find a small canister of oxygen. That's probably still good because it's not been hooked into the suit itself. But you also really don't exactly need that.
Access to.
It's something.
You can tell, like, this top monitor here on the right is supposed to be like showing you stuff down into the bottom right, but the monitor's blown out. But oh, Natalia shot it. There's no saving it. But on this top one, you can see every single crew access to every key card scanned, every room.
I found the oxygen tank on them.
Tell in the
It seems to have been used,
are being compromised areas.
but we do not exactly need this.
Probably you can estimate around the.
At least your chair spins, Nightshade. At least your chair spins.
Say the 5th week. Whoever was accessing most of these was more than likely losing their mind.
I'll check them. At least it's a nice encrypted history of what happened here, and those codes may provide useful. Let's take them. It's gonna download it, all of that into his encrypted device.
Absolutely perfect.
Maybe we should check these lockers up here.
Yes.
With the 15, you were
There's
also
nothing in
able
them.
to download the
I could
video
use help.
logs
There's a lot
of the
lockers.
reactor room.
No, I checked them all. There is nothing useful in any of them.
Assuming if I play it, it's no good.
It's you can play it. You
Andre,
can
what
play
the
it,
fuck are you
see,
trying to
like,
say to me?
Hypothetically, let's play it in fast forward. Like,
Is he challenging you to a Yu-Gi-Oh duel again?
No. You grab your foot, right? And then you gotta jump and put your other foot through the loop.
He's playing a video game.
I believe you're right. Let's fast forward a bit.
You start to see the infected walking in and out, and at some point you see right outside the door, you see the individuals of the infected that you saw in here get pushed into this room and completely locked in. And you would have seen that on the access logs. They had denied access to everyone but 2 individuals. The head scientist and the one directly below them. But this room was made to
Alright, it looks like they're getting ready. It looks like they're getting ready to start coming out. There's 2 of them at the door right now. Are they going back over to the other terminal? Ooh, excuse me. Okay, yeah, they're all heading to the door. If I could have one more body lying by Wolfie. Just to make it not as obvious that we're lying a trap. Switch to the orange jumpsuit then. Perfect. We're gonna get a little closer to Wolfie because that's where the last person died. Perfect.
It looks like the body ate through the suits.
Sure. Let's roll.
Excuse me again. Ooh.
That was
protocol was to eliminate everyone aboard the vessel, the station, and destroy it. Seems like somebody didn't follow that protocol.
Normally, in a protocol such as this, plasma is used to burn out the virus or bacteria.
Really, Doctor?
Yes.
Is suspect to hit plasma aboard this vessel? Yes, besides the reactor behind me. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes. There's something wrong.
But no, I'm fine.
Not another nosebleed.
No, not a nosebleed.
Provide a warning of precaution. Be careful obtaining any of its bodily fluids on, as it seems they have a detrimental effect to suits. It
Oh
seems
dear.
where it doesn't sound.
Then you should slow down on those knife pills. Alright, let's continue on. Discovering a new fear of being
Alright, they're approaching the
underwater
second
in
door.
Iron Tomb.
And they are now back at the main junction.
Similar to space.
Yes. However, in space, you die from decompression. Underwater,
But there
you
was
would
only
die
one
from
uniform.
compression.
I killed. You see,
Alright, I'm
that's
gonna
three
hop
more
mic in a minute
bodies
to do the
here,
Natalia bit.
all with knife wounds to their head.
Yes, you should please slow down with kills.
Wolfie, go.
I remember that.
Natalia, as you're walking by one,
One reaches out to grab you.
ooh, I would say that's a crush on Mirror's hand.
It goes silent with a dead space stomp.
Curious if the noise will make.
Lila's deafened
Much
again.
affected by it.
I've noticed that too.
I see.
Alright. Hey, I'm good. Just trying to grab
Sad
my
state of affairs.
Sorry.
Am I needed in the computer room soon?
Night is filling in for you.
Okay.
Wait. One moment.
Although, if you want to go invis real quick and rush to the bathrooms, we do need people in there, and we need one more person to do the microwave bit with Ranche.
I don't know the microwave bit super well. I'll head to the bathroom.
Oh, just act like you're yelling at him for fucking with the microwave. Hurry, hurry. Perfect. Dawn's in the trash can. Good.
Natalia just opened the door and I just waved at her.
Right, perfect. It looks like there's.
Elusive, they are staring right at the communications door.
Yep, I see that.
You should have someone walk out of the bathroom at Argyle since he's so ready.
Someone, if you could.
You're searching the body, and you would roll a 2 and a natural 20. You will not only find this person's
On my way.
identification, but their scientific identification.
You all will watch
Find their access to the control room communications.
as you are here and you observe this one. You watch their finger rhythmically tapping on a archaic device next to the keyboard. You hear a distinct beeping. It is.
Do you have a bonus to shooting?
Yep, it's security and my plus 3.
Perfect. So with your 12, even with your 12, this bullet goes ping right off their helmet.
Natalia, with a 15,
And jostles
as
their
you're
head.
observing this room, you see a distinct lack. This box has been torn out and crushed, it looks like, from either a fall or just being dropped from their erratic movements. You also can tell that the systems, while still powered, are not transceiving. After all, they said they did not receive any communications from this station within the past 4 weeks. Meaning that this man is tapping away,
We need you over here now.
sending a signal to nowhere.
Let's go.
Elusive,
back
if you
to the toilet.
actually know what that says, feel free to tell them. Otherwise, I'll make something up.
I know exactly what it says.
Tell them. Go for it.
Do any of you know Morse code? In character. Argyle? You can easily... Oh, okay. Never mind then. Oh, in care. I thought, okay, I heard that reversed. My brain flipped it after hearing Doc. Argyle, as you listen carefully to the tapping and the slight beep from the device, though it's not sending a signal anywhere, you can make it out. It is a signal simply stating one message repeated. Please help. Please help. Please help. A final cry from this individual that will never be received and never be heard by any other living being, save for those standing here before it.
What? I'm shitting. Damn it, Art.
It will be immortalized forever.
No, as it should be, to be honest.
They're being paranoid watching down the hallway. Night, if you wouldn't, or not Night, Ranche and Light, if one of you wouldn't mind just walking down and going to the bathroom and then waiting like 5 seconds and walking back over. Beautiful.
I just realized I can actually fly my camera all the way up to the hall.
Luciv, are you nearby? Could you
Yep.
roll and DM them, Natalia and Argyle?
Yeah, sure.
Argyle give him his +4 and a +2 from Natalia because she has a bonus in handling, stuff like that.
Argyle, with an 18, with the bonus and the assist, you're able to collect a high-quality sample from that corpse. The various neurological fluids and spinal tap inside of it sloshing around a muddy brown hue.
Please don't tell me he's bringing that back aboard the ship.
Oh, they're bringing all those samples aboard the ship.
We're all fucked.
Oh, they're sealed sample containers, so they're good.
Yeah? They were sealed sample containers here, too.
Well, they already opened them. They chose to do that. Plus, it's not our ship they're bringing them on. Hopefully.
Y'all ever played Resident Evil?
Yep. Well, no. But yes. But also no. You'll never know. Kyle's so ready. If I could have someone walk down the hall towards them, stop at a little after the junction point, turn back around, and walk back to the bathrooms or something. Alright, guys, they are coming to the junction. The bathroom and the mess.
Some kind of toilet.
Laboratory.
Yes. Movie is to an extent.
Seems like there's a lot. I'm gonna stay in this position because, if I remember correctly, they need to come back to this room and knock that shit off.
Do you suspect we've had have we collected enough?
Yes, if someone is actually roaming about the halls right now, Moose, could you switch into a blue, go back down that hall a little bit, switch into a blue one, walk and head into the communications room?
I don't have the blue one, I'm sorry.
Oh, I will turn on my cloning in a second and switch into it for you.
Yeah, okay. I'm unfamiliar with that word.
It's just another word for toilet.
Quickly.
Oh, sorry, bud.
I can't clone yet.
You think that's important?
Try it now. Perfect.
Yeah, we're going this way. Sorry to bother you. Sorry to bother you. That's all. That's all it is. This place is going to implode in.
Perfect. And once you're in there,
Shoot
just
someone who's
meander about because you're going to be the final like stealth check for them. Perfect.
Maybe you should kill both of my own. And
Argyle, a flawless shot straight through the forehead, up and out. The brain.
shot with it. There's one in a barrel. Let's take him out first. 3.
With 2 clean shots, you end this thing suffering. Excuse me.
we should be able to kill them all just in case the implosion doesn't do it.
God, I'm so sorry. I had to put you through that.
Those of you who are just floating about right now, if you could come to the spawn, turn into orange ones, and just start walking down the first hallways that they were through. Just don't go into the reactor area.
Okay, so they are seeming to be looking for that final scientist. Just have one scientist walk. Pause. Have one scientist walk around the corner and into the control room.
He already did that.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yep.
As you approach this area, you will see fluidy footprints that are brand new that you did not see walking in. You see sluggish, fluidy footprints that come from around this corner.
We're paused right now.
Rowan, do me a favor. Go fiddle with that red valve over there. Strider, if you want to be working on this pipe over here. Perfect.
Because I want to have them move out soon because of time.
Yep, they're just there for ambiance. And if we want to do the small bit chase.
With how slow Tally is, I just have people like fake jump and grab and like don't actually attack Tally because she's not going to make it out in time.
Alright. You heard him.
And as the doors open, pause and rolling. Moose Man, you hear those doors open with a 17. You are the final scientist that they will have to get past. As you stand here, you can tell they heard the doors open. This person seems a little different, a little more lucid, a little more sound of mind. Perhaps one of the last people to be infected, although they are heavily infected. Rolling a perception for... Let me see, Argyle's line of sight. Okay, Dallas. You can see on the screen...
To get them to move.
Probably by giving them another task.
Perhaps try to give them another task. See if they follow it.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Test the
Loose man, you can come at them.
If one of them tells me to do something else,
Oh, just they go at them. Oh, never mind.
Natalia, as you shoot,
Strider is a fair warning.
pierce through this one's right shoulder as the arm falls.
Mir is on a murder path and is right behind you.
Mir has entered the chat.
And you're being... Yep, there it is.
Good. What's this Maya today?
Their body slowly, who's already dying and somehow still up and going, but they are just pulsing. Their fluids are depressurizing inside their infected body as the life is slowly fading out of them. Mooseman, you can hit them with anything you want to say. A single word, I don't care. Go for it.
Please stop struggling.
How?
How?
His final words to you.
DJ's doing stuff.
You see, he had the log pulled up, and it said "implement code?" Question mark.
No.
You're able to back out of that screen.
Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We still have time to search that one room if we really need to, but we need to go fast.
Yes.
Alright, backing out. It all so it doesn't happen again.
You know how to go to self-destruct button? Tell a heavy enter be done.
Okay. No one else fuck with the communications terminal. All good.
Frost is asking for a DM question.
Thank you. I'll be right there.
If you want to handle Doc's role for that, I'll go deal with Mir. Because they're collecting a sample from the semi-lucid one. DM present.
One, the test tubes were given, and two, I'm going to search his body for any relevant items.
Hey, you better not be infected.
No.
Oh dear.
In a rush of... No, they would never. A mixture of...
Rolling for Argyle's injury roll due to a punch.
Tell me about the
The 13. You were hit pretty hard, but your armor has held up against it. There might just be some bruising and aching in wherever you were hit.
A photo of their family.
My bones are
That was
so
what
bad.
what happened to you?
I got punched too, basically.
Punch. Rolling for punch. With a 10, the punch that they swung at you was just should have been a whiff. Their hand kind of just rolls off of you. Maybe a
photo
hit.
in the hands
Rolling
and
around,
placing it on their
massage the
chest.
area. You'll be alright.
Alright, thank you.
Yes.
You think that rotted corpses could hit so hard?
Sample of their spinal fluid.
Okay. Perfect. What I
Yeah.
love that.
You still have those
I did
meds
warn
on
you
you.
about the bulkhead door.
I'm rolling.
The painkillers? No. I gave them back to medical. Actually, I gave it back to this one.
Bonuses to
Unless they
sampling for
brought it with
archaeology.
them.
That would be
I
something
have
else.
some painkillers. But it is probably best not to consume them at the current time.
Agreed.
Basic mapping of their brain.
We have all we can. But sure, heading back to the bulkhead will be much use. Besides finding the scientists.
You might not. You might find something more important there. Who knows?
Very well.
I'm just hoping we cleared most of them out already.
Yes.
Where in the brain is it located mostly? Towards the center, towards the back, towards the front?
Mostly in the back, towards the base of the skull. But it's pretty much
I was asking for another
riddled.
god call.
Curious.
Is that what you do?
To this one. Taking a sample and looting for any important items.
Attempt.
Alright, rolling.
Attempt.
With a 15, you're able to get a decent sample. Nothing too out of the ordinary from the other ones that you As for personal facts, this one
I'd suggest waiting here.
Yes.
Where are we going?
Back to the bulkhead door.
Understood.
Alright.
I must remind you, I am incapable of moving as fast as you.
Oh, we know.
Left appears clear.
Right appears clear.
Nothing but the dead bodies of the infected riddle the floor. Their fluids, their matter, broken equipment, vials.
Andre, you can get up. The players aren't near you.
No. In character.
Oh. I was muted. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not foreseeing any more bodies running around given the amount that they just murder hallwayed.
Anyone who didn't see this door before,
So
this
feel free
bulkhead
to
door
go and viz, get some water, stretch out a bit.
upon the edges. It looks forced open. Somebody mangled and menaced this open. The very end of the door, you
I'm
see
gonna head out. It's
multiple
getting late.
biohazard signs.
All right.
Multiple do not
Have a good night.
enter.
Thank you so much.
Laboratory
Mhm.
specimens.
Good night.
Good night.
Somebody tried to get in. Post signage. It says biohazard, do not enter. Scientific laboratory. Dead inside.
Are we sure we want to enter?
Did the logs say how many crew were aboard this station?
I do not believe so. Though some of the information that we've gathered so far might have gleaned it.
What can you get from
If everyone starts
what
eventually.
have you gotten from the bodies?
Idea.
I think that's
Argyle, from the security information that you had gotten, you saw a total of 20 crew members.
Looks like about 20.
Have we gathered all needed information?
I think we have. It's time to leave.
Yeah.
I don't believe there's any reason to go in there unless I'm mistaken.
I'm inclined to agree.
Normally, one leaves signage as a warning. Do not enter.
Shall we prepare to implode this place?
It will be a two-stage reaction. What you will do? Open the doors leading to our exit.
When I escort her towards the exit, I can go rush, enter it. Talia, if you want to come with me, and we'll make a dash for the exit.
Alright.
Just make sure that crate's loaded on fast.
Yes.
Why is their medic taking point?
Because their medic has been slaughtering everything.
She's a fucking badass. Leave her alone.
Badass homicidal maniac. We have multiple different words for this.
War criminal?
A war crime has not been committed yet.
Today.
Yes, today.
This is just. This is.
Away from my own.
This is
I have not traveled far.
infection control.
I have traveled. Hold open the doors. It is most likely something will happen. Once the reactor is tripped, either every door will fly open, or everyone will slam shut.
If I recall, the code was to be implemented in the communications.
Dallas, you're right.
Yes.
I see.
Overlook the reactor.
Dally, those were the codes I showed you, correct?
Correct.
Go towards the exit. I'll go enter it. Sorry, but I'm faster. I'll make the run back.
You are fine.
You two can come with me. Make sure I get there. Yes.
I'll cover you.
Back.
Of course.
Alright. Just make sure everything's loaded up and ready to go by the time I get there.
Listen.
Yes.
Yes.
Am I able to ascertain what this implosion will do?
You can assume that given the fact that it's biological material, it will superheat and then immediately cool. Using the reactor to superheat all the tensile structure within this station, and then immediately using the coolant cells, inject it through the pipes above you, thus cooling it, causing a collapse, while also killing the infection within.
Yes.
I need you to actually tell me the code.
Ah, you had not asked for it.
Can you tell it to me?
Yes. There.
Okay. All right. we go. Be ready, guys.
I have loaded samples onto the pod.
There's more hydrazine.
I would advise stepping into the shuttle.
May I do the voice for the computer? They just hopped to the other call.
Yes, Tally told me.
Wonderful.
Alright. 8 digits.
You
I
open
am-
the screen back up.
Yep.
You are bypassing the accesses that are already open and available to you. And you pull up a screen that says access implosion codes.
Yes.
It says enter implosion codes.
Enter the code.
As you press enter, it pops one final prompt. Are you sure? Importing implosion codes.
Yes.
As you put in this final sequence of code, you see the screen dial and process as a bar runs across. It flashes, says, "Thank you for your service, scientific researchers. Thank you for conserving humanity and all other species. Says, your job is done." And then it goes black, and you will see red letters, a countdown, implosion in, and it says, You all run. You hear the station that you are in. It says implosion activation, codes input, detonation, and it's counting down. And as it does that, you board your pod. You have all of your materials. The timer is auditorily going 2 minutes 29. 2 minutes 28. The lights are flashing. You can hear doors and systems locking as you were running out and locking past. As you hear things are unpressurizing. You can hear barrels being shuffled around inside the walls. You can hear multiple mechanisms taking place as things shift and move and unlock rather, and you can feel vibrations in the station as things drop and prepare, and you hear as things are continuing to unpressurize. And you board your pod, and you're gonna get the fuck out of here, and then you're gonna go under the water and then beam back to the BCWA ship, and your cards are down.
Huzzah!
I'm learning so many.
Dude, the whole time they're talking about what a homicidal maniac you are.
Murder.
Murder.
But
Yay.
yeah. Yay.
Yay.
Cards are down. Cards are down, people. You can get up. You can respawn.
Thank you, everyone who helped with this. Appreciate you greatly. Wouldn't be able to do these without you.
Hey, we said cards down. Stop pretending to be zombies.
I was stretching.
I am falling asleep watching dinosaur videos, I promise.
Better not.
We know what you are.
Because of how much food you probably got on you. If they would have told me that I won't.
People on this, I murdered a lot of people on the station.
Can you believe that these motherfuckers have a higher body count than Sid right now? On the ship.
Right?
On the ship.
I think we-
bro.
I think we have another EP casualty.
Who dares? Who dares sleep in my presence?
Wait, who fell asleep?
Gonna crash out.
She's been sitting here for a bit now.
Who?
I see Art.
Over by me.
I see them. They're over there.
Oh.
I've been sitting here for like 2 minutes, yelling at the name.
Right.
I guess so.
Is Lila in this channel? That's not there. Where is it?
I'm down here as well. Hey, man.
Oh my god, hey man. What? Who?
Oh, you're not weird. You're Strider. Why do you have this avatar?
I'm weird. But I'm not weird.
No, oh, it says Strider above you. Why do you have the wasted crater avatar?
Oh. To be honest, I cloned it because I wanted one of these invis avatars for fucking being invis.
If you need an invis avatar, you can take the one I have.
Yeah, it's the
Okay,
wasted
okay, let me
crater
get rid of
DM avatar.
Gotcha. Okay, my fault. 1 second. Let me get the fuck out of it.
I've got an invisible one if you want.
Yeah.
I was so ready to have to make that run.
Someone open the map.
Weird here. I should have known that you were blue.
Hi. Oh, that one's
Hi.
Open.
We just went cards down. So the link that you sent me, the most recent one, it didn't work. It said I couldn't edit it, so I used the last one, but it actually had all the changes.
Funny.
Yeah, it should have worked anyways, but I don't know why it.
Yeah, I don't know. I used the old link, but
Hey,
if it works.
Open the
yeah,
map.
it worked.
Alright.
Open the map.
Yeah, can you open the map so they can all go home?
I mean, I can, but I'm not gonna roleplay.
Yeah,
No,
go
you
for
don't
it.
have to.
That's my assumption.
I just came to say hi.
I'm so glad
hi,
you did.
hello, hi, hello,
Just because it's nice to
hello,
see
hi.
you, but also thank you for opening the map.
Hello, hi, hi, hello.
Dawn, I have shit to tell you.
Do you now? Hello, hi, hello. Everyone get the map! Everyone get the fucking map!
Don't you dare. Yippee-ki-yay. Anyways, to medical. Oh, good.
Yay.
Tiny chef.
Oh yeah. Right.
Name him Remy.
Shut up.
No.
In my own way, I was the champion of this mission.
Stretch, get some water, get a snack, and then get in your position. We'll go cards up then, for anyone who wants to continue.
And then para.
Please return to your proper channels.
I was fighting hiccups. You know, the post-mission DM self-loathing, setting in, I didn't do good enough, setting in.
Fine.
but like also was just fighting hiccups.
You sound like you're about to cry.
Damn, bro, I might be into that.
Yeah, I'll whisk you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go get some water.
Damn it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we dropped off the vials already.
Okay.
Via my
Very simply, for instance, we're gonna decontaminate on their ship, then we're gonna get decontaminated again.
You guys found so much shit.
Yeah, hacker me. I was
Mhm.
I was a fucking loot goblin. And a hunter.
I had to keep muting the NPCs, like, call, because, like, you know, I just got to the point where I'm like, okay, I'll just let them do the stealth rolls, like, whatever, because I kept picking dead people to be the ones to, like, move and grab you, but, like, they kept saying, they're like, oh my god, why is the medic taking point? Oh my god, the medic's a homicidal medic!
I'm like, yeah, sure.
At one point you pointed your turn. At one point you pointed the storage containers, but I was in between you. It looked like he pointed the gun directly at me, and I just had to like go backwards. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, Myers is a slight mood, has been in a slight mood for the past several days. This mission has helped greatly. And plus, like, yippee, Maya got to relieve some stress.
I'm going insane.
Very good. Yay.
I can't wait to find out what
NMA and then
What do you mean? They're not cried.
When you get back to the he will be there. Palas, the captain, and Burke are already back on Tara 1. Palas and the captain, we're gonna be waiting outside for you. In our ship, because Palas cannot wear an EVA suit, it is the safest for all of us to be on our own ship while they bring you in and completely decontaminate you. Like, your suits you will all be completely suited up, hooded up in your own decon chamber. Like, you will be like this for like a good 5 minutes, and it just up and down. Yeah, that way you don't have to go through that. When you enter,
I don't like that noise. That noise like sucks the life out of me.
You ever have dog?
Yeah, I got a dog.
Yeah.
Get this shit away from me.
Get this shit off of me.
our decon. So get hit with your own decon. Of whoever. You'll already have that. Who wants suit integrity rolls for the shit that got on you?
I definitely
You are absolutely getting some, but anybody else want them?
I think we just have to contact that one guy. Yeah, we got the big guy. Yeah, the communication thing, but I think that's what about it.
Okay. Frost. Nah, Wolfie just.
Water is dispensed by the microwave.
Oh, I nicked that from the bar.
Sure, pal. Whatever you think is best.
You all can start heading to the map, getting character. They're just dealing with final rolls.
I'm done, Dawn. I can't do it.
That's fine.
My Brian fried. Thank you, though. I did have fun on the mission.
That's good to hear. I had no part in its creation or it being run, but that's good to hear.
Elusive is here. Elusive, thank you. I had fun.
Cool.
Get this
I'm glad you
off
did.
my screen before I whisk you to death.
I'm sorry, little one, but I'm hungry. Alright.
I don't taste good, trust me. Ow.
Hey.
That's his mom.
They told. That's my master. They told me everything I know. You're gonna get them next time. Thank you, Cooking Mama. I appreciate it.
Hide the bodies. Hide the bodies.
Make sure to beat the eggs. Okay, Cooking Mama, if you say so.
Remember, no witnesses.
You're. Don't you dare go.
More detailed stuff for next time.
Also,
That doesn't sound like a frog that's supposed to be a toad.
That's what makes it mana.
Where the fuck?
Hobo.
Yeah, you can.
Yes.
When you look over the stuff towards the end on the cameras, you're gonna get to start to see like all the zombie stuff happening. Well, they're not zombies, but the infected people stuff happening. You'll see a fist fight at some point in the reactor.
What?
Alright, you guys wanna get cards up?
Just all of security in the security room, just like
I'm ready to
eating popcorn, watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get out of here.
Alright, let me tell everyone. Alright, we're gonna go cards up and get our mission people back on the map. So if you're already on board, just get your cards sorted. Alright, you and me will be waiting for them outside the airlock.
Nightshade, are you there?
Y'all can come in whenever you want.
Yeah,
Just give us count.
I'm tapping out. I'm trying to wake her up.
Yeah. They're asleep. Sleepy.
Yep, they big eepy.
I'm
Move
gonna
them to
banish
bed.
'em. I'm gonna banish them.
Banish them.
I'm banishing them. You have a bed zone, right? Bed dimension.
Yep.
There you go. Get back in your medical area. Quest on someone to get back in the map.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Get so it's put back together. Tracker wise. spacesuit with loot. The away crew is back.
Medical?
I don't know.
I wanted to ask you a few things, actually. You said you served under Narsec, right?
In that he was the head of that whole fleet? Yes.
Aye. Tell me, how did he handle things? How did he treat them?
I never got open The whole fleet was on our ships. He never really interacted with our ships directly. He was the one who gave the overarching orders, was leading the whole thing. When it comes to ships, though, I can say that we were the one and only ship with humans.
Not a word I would use for it, but I don't know what he was thinking, but I remember a lot of sleep after that.
Yes, my bones are still healing from those
Did you
nasty
get-
bombs that came aboard.
Yes. Do you need more samples or?
I cannot put gloves on to handle the samples.
Yes,
Carry them
okay.
into the lab.
Yes.
If you'd like, I can carry them. Yeah, let's
It's
see
a
what
pair.
fingers are exposed.
Here's a pair. These are gloves.
Yes. Yeah. Sure. Sample them all.
If I touch them, they are still on the box.
Stretch as far as we can. One. Now, put the box in. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Follow me, Natalia. pants or anything like that. That one nabs you at your ankle, from what I saw.
I had fun.
Fun. Philosopher, would you like us to put the samples?
I see life has returned to your eyes. And your cheeks.
Sealed.
You can put it in the biohazard there.
May I also suggest we make sure this is as sealed to the ground as possible. Next time we might have to make a sudden stop that causes things to fly around inside the lab.
I will secure it, yes.
Okay. Then.
Very good.
Well, don't want to go underwater ever again. It was too deep. They said it felt like space. Which didn't help. Didn't help at all. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night,
That's
Paula.
well. You both have worked very hard. Honorary nerd, welcome to the team.
Engineers are all nerds, they just try to hide it.
Look, we are nerds. We are science. Honorary nerd for the day. Wonderful job. Over to you.
Thank you.
It is the highest honor one can hear in their field. Except
this-
sure, you've been selected
the
for a
highest honor
Peace
you can get on this
Prize or Nobel Prize, yes. You think you're gonna doctorate in your name, etc., etc. But
Question, that is
I will get out of your way.
That is
I
secure
will-
and locked.
Yes.
I will be doing the honors to lock it, yes.
Just make sure. I wouldn't want something like this spreading on the ship.
You have to tell me of the horrors later.
Plus, I just noticed something. If you want,
Yes.
you can give a debriefing.
An anomaly.
I'm listening.
Okay. Alright. Captain, I'll look into the AI diagnosis. It's okay, I like to go to bed. So.
Yes, not right now.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
If you want to give you a debriefing on what happened, not today, makes sense, but tomorrow, perhaps.
Of course. Your rest is important. You should take it where you can get it. Tomorrow's a new day.
Precisely. Good night, Paul.
Good night, Natalia.
Have a good night.
Good night, Maya.
Good night, Natalia.
Answers. They're not going to give me answers.
something odd. Hello, Siri. Nice outfit. Hello,
Looking for someone, Officer Palace?
Hello. I'm sorry, I was in my own head. What did you say, Officer Belon?
You were looking around as if looking for someone.
I was just thinking about looking for the captain. That is all.
He went that way, I believe.
I understood. Thank you.
I need to speak to you, officer. Not here. It has been made apparent by the captain that I'm to be learning how to be a person. In that route, I've become very confused with a lot of things. Things don't make as much sense as they did before.
Yes, that tends to be how it is.
I've received advice from the captain as well as from security officer Shear. I don't think their understandings of these things correlate, given that the advice they have given me has not been fully accurate or helpful, and given that they are not human, I believe asking fellow humans for help would be the best idea. And Natalia is currently asleep, so you are the next best choice on this list.
Well, most of my life has been in space and in the military, so when it comes to acting normal, it's a bit more on the not the perfect, but at the same time I might be able to relate with you more, if not fully.
I have concerns that I am mistreating Valora. I'm trying my best to follow what feelings I have, but I feel like I'm making mistakes in this. They don't understand what I'm doing.
What will these mistakes be?
Well, I've caused several bruises to grow on her due to my actions. I've scared them a few times. Well, they have said they are okay. It still is hurtful in the moment. not sure what all I'm supposed to be doing. I have ideas in my head, but I feel like I will cause things to be worse if I follow them.
When it comes to mistakes, the most part, when it comes to being with people, you can't avoid them. Even if you fully communicate everything, sometimes you don't know some of the things. The best thing is to just learn from that, understand what they can handle, what they can't.
What am I supposed to be doing? I don't know how these work. I don't know how to convey my feelings past what I've been doing. I always feel like I want more, or how much I do take, I feel like it's not enough. And I don't know if it's because I'm doing it wrong or not.
Closest to that I have personally had the chance to do is be a squad leader. And even that was still a job. But I did things that I normally would never do, if asked. But I did it because I want to keep them safe. When it comes to this, so it's different. We're both different. And while most would say that communication is key, it's as obvious that there are things that neither wants to communicate. Because you don't want to speak of it, maybe. They just say they are fine. But have they pushed you away at any point?
They pushed me away. They pushed me away once, but they also passed out shortly afterward. I think I overstimulated them and drove them to exhaustion. I'm not sure. What am I?
Do not think it's
What am I doing
bad.
with her? What am I? What is this? Why do I have these feelings?
Well, Tashir has said multiple times that it's a crush. There definitely is.
What does that mean?
Physical. Right. We humans are social creatures. We find tribes, we find groups. And specifically, we find partners. And to help us find that partner, our brains just react to certain people. That is a crush. You get interested in someone, you want to spend time with them, you want to learn about them. And then once you do, if the feeling continues, then people call it love.
I think they've said something like that once to me. I didn't entirely understand it.
You can ask dozens of people what is love, and everyone gives you the same and a different answer, or can't give an answer. Because every person is different and everyone understands it differently. Or in case of people like us who have had no time to even find one, it's just confusing.
Okay.
But let me ask you this. Why do you want to be with Valora?
I don't know that. I don't know why. I feel warm seeing them, thinking of them, being around them. I don't know when it started. I might have acknowledged it as a malfunction at first. Treating them differently, thinking of them separated from what they are, what their job is. And I started moving without orders, acting without purpose. I endangered my own life to make sure that they didn't get hurt. And I was stunned with confusion by why I would do such a thing. And now I can't stop thinking about it. About how distant we currently are. I'm worried that they're getting scared, that they're looking for me. They can't find me because I'm here, but I'm here to try and make sure that I'm doing this right, because I want to.
Lots of people will not bother trying. But you're trying. That already means that you care. You're not just chasing the feeling just for the feeling. You want it to be... You want that feeling for both sides. You don't want her to hurt.
How do I show this? You said partner. How do I... What else am I not doing? Why do I feel like there's more to this that I'm not fulfilling?
I don't know completely. But every time I see the two of you, he's on your lap. Have you tried the other way around?
I've tried a lot of
Tell
things.
her that.
I don't.
Let her lead the way. Instead of showing her where you wanna be, follow her and let her lead. Show her that you care what she thinks too. I don't know if it will work. I don't know Valora that well. Some people are shy. They don't know how to act on their feelings. And talk, of course. As much as we humans want to show each other how we feel, sometimes we just need to put it into words. Even if we don't know what words to use.
This was more cheer for the captain is being faced. So maybe I was going through the right path to ask the humans on the ship.
Tashir also is a race where pretend dating is having a fight until one is knocked out.
They mentioned that I had to check with Valora to make sure that wasn't a requirement for us. I was worried that I'd have to hurt her to show how I feel.
Never.
This doesn't.
Is there anything you like to do for fun?
Sometimes the humans look out with them. Other than that, we work with them.
Work plans.
Working with them makes me happy watching them grow.
Or, do you work in the lab?
Mainly help in hydroponics when can. But mainly stick in medical.
Gotcha.
What do you do for fun?
I don't know really.
I feel it.
Hello. I don't have any hobbies really. My hobbies were what they told me the hobbies to be.
Well, now you can find something that interests you.
Yep. Yeah. Just finding it, I guess.
You'll find it eventually.
Yeah. Is am I remembering, is this your roommate?
Let's see.
I'm Mothy. It's nice to say hello to you.
I seem to have brain fog. The memory is a bit funky.
Well, I'm gonna go put this in the trash. 'Cause, yeah, I guess, do you get in trouble for only eating half of it? Like, do I have to keep this as my tomorrow ration?
Not really.
Cause I don't want to offend anybody by not finishing it, but
problem solved.
I appreciate it. I could have always saved it for a ration tomorrow. I don't want to. Thank you for not wasting the food that I potentially could have wasted. Yeah, well.
Nutrient blocks are usually okay staying out for the night.
Right.
At least these ones. If I'm dry.
Right. Well, I will catch up with you then, Dr. Laura. And Siri. Oh, everything cracks. I'm pretty young too, that's pretty bad. I can take the trash if you want. Thank you. Thanks for helping me out. Good night.
Have a good night, boss.
You too. Oh shit, which one's trash? This one.
Did get a lot of helpful advice. I asked for some guidance from DeLon. I didn't get a lot that was very helpful, I don't think. They offered advice for a lot of things that I've already been trying. But they at least put some words and thoughts to some of my ideas. We are partners. I don't really know what that entirely entails. You are my partner, and I am your partner. We don't always have to do what I'm thinking and feeling and wanting to do either. If you want for us to go do something, you can say it.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, but they made sure to say that I should make sure that you know that. social people, creatures. And apparently, love is something that's very complicated. And no one will ever give me a perfect answer for. Otherwise, they really gave a lot of advice for things that I was already doing and feeling. Which means at least the advice is accurate and helpful to my situation, just a little late in getting it. I'll have to see if Natalia or Mercer can give me any more helpful advice on this.
Hopefully.
I don't want to ask for that, but I probably will have to. Natalia will be first, but they're exhausted from the mission and went to sleep quickly after getting back on the ship.
And there is one thing I want to do at some point when an opportunity presents.
Okay.
Probably not on this planet, but get you to the ocean.
It's just a bunch of water.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it.
But each planet is different in how the light looks on it. It's unique every time. Especially at sunset and sunrise. We can see on. I'm just gonna fight fresh moment. Hope we don't have this thing. Then we know thing. Things like the fraction here is still in rather base. Possibly healed in a couple of days. Just I do have to say, this really is a nice spot.
It was the first place I found when I was put on board the ship. I meditated here a few times. You are very lucky we're not in the room right
We still have an audio log to record anyway.
You're right. After that, that's all I can think about now.
You're also in the front.
You're right.
Remember, the power label. My body isn't liking me.
RL1 Catalog 3. We briefly docked with another UPA affiliated group vessel. They hired us on for a mission to recollect research data and scuttle a lost station. From what I saw, most everyone on the away team returned uninjured, and the rampant unknown infection has hopefully not been brought aboard the ship. Valora had very violent nightmares, and I did not get a lot of sleep because of that. I'm going to try and find out what caused them. Officer Lawn gave me some semi-helpful advice with how things are between myself and Valora. I have determined that we are partners at least, but not much definition on what that means or entails. told that love is something that we'll never get a definitive description of from anyone, which has been aggravating to learn. Otherwise, most of my day was spent following Laura around. I may have accidentally scared them once. I don't want to do that to them. I didn't
It's just fun.
Otherwise, I don't have much else to report today. My arm is healed almost fully. I plan to make use of that fact soon. Until next time, Siri, signing off. Is your device okay? To where?
Definitely should. I got one at time, at least for long. At least. I probably at our response. This will have to go in time for water.
I can do a lot with an hour.
Then just be careful about that.
I don't want to cause more bruises to grow on you.
I was just like,
Say that again?
I felt just like this.
Is this what you want to do instead?
When this is when we were around here, we do what we want to know what they.
I can be patient.
But you always say, you can be patient. Robert here.